Welcome to Solving Citizen Legal Encounters. All right, I got a special one for y'all tonight. So we got four situations we're going to look at, okay? 2 court hearings and then 2 with Pete Barnes. Pete Barnes, everybody calls him, okay? So I got requests for these videos. I did have the second video with Judge Hurley on the last video, but I just put them back all together again in case somebody that come through that haven't seen it can now look at it. Also, we want to welcome 2 new members, and that member is Aqua Queen and Revenge Best Served Hot. I never heard of that one before. I love that. So anyway, we're going to get into this video. I hope y'all going to enjoy it. And then once again, thank you members for joining, and I'll be hitting you up shortly. But let's have some fun, everyone, because these videos are going to be hilarious. So the first video is Judge Hurley with this guy named Abdono Hall, a sovereign citizen who, want to play the game. But just listen to what he does. All right, let's go.
May I see Abdono Hall, Philip Josephat, Darius Monroe, Lonnie Johnson, and Gregory Wilson. All right, Abdono Hall. So you're charged with a warrant on a resisting arrest. You want to work this out right now, Mr. Hall? Plead no contest. Case is over with. You would do that?
I'm Abdul Alpha Law, authorized representative, natural person and propria persona. All rights reserved. Ex relation Abdono Hall. All rights reserved. UCC 1-207/1-308. UCC 1-103.
Look at Judge Hurley's face. He just said, "Let's get it over with," and he threw that in there.
My honor.
Do you know somebody named Abdono Hall?
Ex relation, I'm authorized representative, Abdul Alpha Law.
Oh, you're the representative for him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know where he is right now?
Authorized representative.
No, I know you're an authorized
Abdul Alpha
representative,
Law.
but I need to
Ex
talk to
relation.
him. Do you know where he is?
Really?
I object.
Object for
I
what?
object to that.
State the grounds for your objection.
I object. I object because I just gave you my natural propria persona name.
What is that name?
Abdul Alpha Law.
Okay. Let me
Authorized
ask you,
representative.
Abdul,
Yes.
have you ever been known as Abdono Hall?
I object to that.
What's the grounds for your objection?
I object.
All right. Well, let's do this. If you see you're Abdono Hall's representative, right?
Authorized representative.
All right. When you see him, will you tell him his bond is $500? Thank you. All right.
Now, did that make any sense, or did that make any sense? Like what I just said, he was going to let him go, and he was going to do all of that. Okay. I hope you got a laugh out of that, and you'll make comments on that. Let's go to the next video with the famous David Hall. Okay. Now, I don't know if they're related. I don't know. Maybe it's the sovereign citizen last names they got going on over there. I don't know. But let's go.
David Hall.
Mr. Hall has declined the services of the public defender, Your Honor.
Mr. Hall, DUI, expired driver's license.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, I need to say how I'm appearing today, sir.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on, Mr. Hall. Sir, you've been charged with DUI, expired tag, attaching a plate not assigned, license suspended, failed to drive in a single lane. Just give me a moment, sir. Let me look at your driving record. Okay?
Sir, I haven't said for the court how I'm appearing today,
Well,
sir.
I'm not asking you yet. Just give me a moment, all right? I need to look at your record. Okay, I'm looking here. Failure to pay traffic tickets back 2011. Open container out. Okay. All right, sir. Hold on. Does this gentleman, Mr. David Hall, does he have any criminal record?
Yes, Judge, and he also has pending felony DWLSs in front of...
Okay, what's the pending felony DWLS?
Use on... Okay, there's a few. 1 second.
I'll give you a moment to talk in just a moment, sir. Hold on, Mr. Hall.
The pending felony is 14016-582 CF10A.
Okay.
He also has pending misdemeanor DWLSs.
What is that? What are they?
Judge Evans. Case number 14.
Wait, 14 what?
053909 TC30A.
TC30A. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it?
And a criminal history, obviously.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hall, so would you wanted to say something?
Yes, may I speak, Judge?
Well, don't tell me about what happened or did not happen regarding the DUI, but if you want to tell me about something
I'd like
else,
to
go
state some things.
Go ahead.
I'd like to state some things for the record. Thank you, Judge. Judge John Hurley, I do accept your oath of office here today for the record, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Does
sir.
this court take judicial notice of your oath, sir? With all due respect.
Let me see. I take judicial notice of my own oath. Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, today I'm appearing as the agent and settler for David Hall.
Okay. Okay. Could you get Mr. Hall for me then, sir? Where is he?
I go by that name, sir. My name sounds exactly like the defendant's, and I'm here to settle that matter today.
So are you and David Hall one and the same person?
I'm not a person, I'm an individual. David Hall is a person.
Okay.
I am
Are
the
you
agent to
and
that
David
name.
Hall one and the same individual?
I go by the name David Hall, sir, and I'm
Okay.
here about that matter today.
Okay. So you go by the name David Hall. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. The person who goes by the name of David Hall is standing in front
I'm
of
the
you.
individual.
You're
I am
the
an
individual.
individual, not a person.
You're not a
Yes, sir.
person.
David Hall is a person. I am a private individual. David Hall is a person under color of law, sir.
Okay. Where's David Hall then? The person David Hall.
He exists on paper, sir. David Hall is a corporation. This
Okay.
action is under color of law, sir, and I do understand that. I am here in my real capacity as the private individual for that name,
Okay,
and I'm
so
here about that matter.
You're the
and I'm happy to
you're
settle
the
it.
private individual, David Hall.
I'm the settler, sir.
You're the settler,
settler.
David Hall.
I'm the settler to David Hall, sir.
Are you the
I'm
private
happy to-
individual, David Hall?
Yes.
Good. Okay, we got that straight. We agree on that. Okay. Now, David
May
Hall,
I, sir?
David Hall, the private individual. I'm looking at your driving record right now. Multiple failures to pay traffic tickets for the individual, David Hall, not the person. But, sir, what I'm going to do?
Can you clarify, sir?
Go
Sir,
ahead.
I'm not sure I understand that, but I'm happy to settle this matter right now if somebody will make presentments. Nobody has made presentment, and I've asked numerous times, and for the record,
When you say presentment, what do you mean by presentment?
presentment of the charging instrument for set-off and settlement, sir. I am the settler.
I just told you what it is. I told you what your I told you what the individual
Presentment,
David Hall did.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
I will require somebody to make me a presentment of the charging instrument on paper so that I may settle that matter. I'm here as settler, and I'm happy to settle this charge
We're not
right
gonna
now.
We're not settling. Today's not the day to settle matters for these kind of charges. All right. We don't settle them today. All right.
May I say something else for the record, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. I am secured party under a UCC filing at the Secretary of State 201-308-717-006.
Okay.
I am secured party to David Hall on the record and through a filing at the Secretary of State, sir. I appear here today as the settler, agent, not the person, but the individual. And I don't think I should you understand the
So
difference
you're the
between a
settler,
person and an
you're the
individual.
agent, and you're the individual, but you're not the person. Is that correct?
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
I'm going to write that down. Settler. Agent. An individual. But you're not the person. Got it. I think, I think it was last week you told me this too. And I was a little uncertain, but it's all become very clear now. Now, okay, the settler, the agent, the individual, but he's not the person. Okay, so does the settler, the agent, the individual have any money in the bank?
Yes.
Okay, how much money does the settler, the agent, the individual have in the bank?
I'm not certain at this time, sir.
Okay.
Only that I will give it an affirmative that there is money in a bank account.
Okay, and how long has the settler, the agent, and the individual lived in Broward County?
25 years, sir.
Okay, does the settler, agent, individual own any property in Broward County other than personal effects?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, does the person own any property or have any money in the bank? If you know.
In conjunction with myself, sir. In conjunction with myself, we both have. Yes, I'm the agent for that account also.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now. Okay, now. Here's what we're going to do. The settler, the agent, the individual, and maybe even the person, David Hall, has been charged with DUI. DUI, while the settler, the agent, and even the person, David Hall, was out on bond on 2 cases, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor, for license suspended. So the court believes that the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, represents a danger to the community because the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person continues to drive without a valid driver's license, in fact, a suspended driver's license in the state of Florida. And so, that being said, the court is going to...
May I make a correction, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm traveling. You said that you used the term driving, and I was traveling, sir. Traveling.
Okay. All right. So the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person, David Hall, for traveling on a public highway or public road in the state of Florida, was allegedly doing so without a valid driver's license and has done it several times in the past. So today...
This is alleged, sir?
Yes, sir, it is alleged.
Allegedly?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So today, the court's going to set the settler, the agent, the individual's bond, and even the person's bond today on count 4 at $10,000 because the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person has not stopped driving even though the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person continues to drive without a driver's license. So, that being said, count 1 is $500, count 4 is $10,000, and the court will revoke the bond for the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person of David Hall on 14-016-582-CF10 and 14-05-3909-TC30A. Both cases will cause the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, not to be able to be released from the Broward County Jail until further notice of the court. So,
may I post bond, sir?
Well,
is there any other?
Are you asking me as the settler, the agent, the individual, or are you asking me as the person?
Sir, I'm asking as the individual appearing before you today about this matter.
Well, the individual, the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person can post the bond. However, the settler, the agent, or the individual, David Hall, will not be released in any event because this court is revoking the bond on a felony case and a misdemeanor case on the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person, David Hall.
Where is my remedy, sir?
Well, whose remedy are you asking for? The settler, the agent, the individual, or the person?
I'm asking for the opportunity.
Who are you speaking on behalf of right now?
Sir, I don't understand that question. I believe that you're trying to confuse me now.
No, I'm not.
I'm simply separating myself from the person. They are 2 different entities,
right,
and I know that.
The court is not viewing you as 2 different people. The court is viewing you as one entity for the purpose of these cases.
Then what entity are you referring to me as?
I'm referring to the David Hall, who's the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person.
I'm not the person, sir.
Okay, when
I am
you
not
see the person, David Hall, tell him he's not leaving jail either, all right?
Sir, then may I ask what my remedy is? Can you provide me a remedy so that I may...
You don't really have a remedy where you could appeal it to the 4th District Court of Appeal.
How long am I going to be held, sir? I would
Until
like
another
to settle
judge
this matter.
tells you can be released.
I would like to settle this matter, sir.
We're not going to settle it today.
Then I'm being denied for the record, I'm being denied my remedy.
What do you think your remedy is?
My remedy is being denied. For the record, I am the real individual, and this action is under color of law, and I don't understand this color of law action.
Okay. Well, have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Come on. Down the middle. Let's roll. It's over.
That was hilarious. I could watch that over and over again. He handled him well. He's just like, okay, you're not neither one of them. See ya. And if other judges do what he did then, the word might get around. Now we're going to pop over to Pete Barnes. Okay, we got a sovereign citizen that came to a courthouse, I believe it was in Idaho, where he didn't want to follow the rules. He wanted to bring his camera in there to record. But you're going to see all of it. I'm sure a lot of you probably seen it before. This is my first time seeing anything with Pete Barnes since I got requests from the channel. I looked into it. Somebody sent me a video. I really appreciate that. And so now let's have fun watching that together. All right, let's go.
And I'd just like to know where your warrant is.
I don't need it's clearly posted on the entry of the building.
What? Clearly posted that I have to forfeit my right to be free from unreasonable search and seizure?
Coming into this building.
Yeah, every person is. I'm not a person. I'm a man. I'm not subject to your jurisdiction. And the court has already confirmed that. I'm here for one purpose. All right.
You can submit or you can leave.
Well, I'll allow you to search, but, I mean...
That has to go through the x-ray machine if you want to come in this building.
What does?
That folder.
That's fine. I mean, I'll do that, but you will be charged a bill. You will be served a bill.
Send me a bill.
All right, can I have your name for the record, please?
And when you come through here, you will be patted down.
Will you state your name for the record, please?
Pete Barnes.
Pete Barnes, thank you.
Yes.
And you accept full commercial liability?
No, I accept nothing.
All right, well,
if you want to come in, you know the ground rules, that's it. Otherwise, you're staying right there.
Well, you guys can search it, but you're going to be billed for it.
And you will be searched.
That's fine, I don't have any weapons.
Okay.
I didn't come here to raise a ruckus, but I did come here to exercise my rights and to make sure that the court does not try to impose anything that I don't consent to.
Your camera has to go through the machine.
Put your camera through.
I don't think that's going to work.
Everything has to go through the machine, I'm sorry.
All right, well, if it...
Put it in a bucket. Put it in a bucket.
You can put it in a briefcase.
Well, I'll put it in the bucket.
That's good. That's good.
So there are no cameras in the courtroom.
Excuse me?
There are no cameras in the courtroom.
Yeah, there is.
No, you have to put that away.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Under what authority?
You have to have a court order from a judge before you can have a camera in the courtroom.
Okay, well, I'm going to capture this on video.
You got to turn it off.
It's for both of our protection.
Well, you have to turn it off.
No, thank you.
Then you have to leave the courtroom.
No, thank you.
This is your notice, so you need to keep this.
I mean, if you're not afraid of doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't be afraid of being videotaped, right?
No, it said you can't have. You have to submit.
Yeah, but that's an administrative order. I'm not subject to that. That's for persons.
Yeah,
I'm not a person. And you have no authority to
Are you here for
tell
8
me.
a.m.s or?
For what?
What time's your court?
8 o'clock.
Okay. That's a friend. Shut the camera off now.
No, thank you. I do not consent to you touching me or seizing my property, so you need to back up.
Shut the camera off now.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yes, you are.
I'm holding you accountable because you're about to overstep your bounds.
Ooh.
That's what you're about to do. And I'm giving you, no thank you.
Step
I will say right
now.
here, if you have anything to say to me, say it for the public record.
Step outside now.
No thank you.
We're not going to disturb the court. Step outside.
Well, I'm not disturbing the court, you are.
102. He's refusing to leave the courtroom.
You are.
I walked on.
Three of them showed up. I figured they just grab him and take him out of there.
Okay, so
Good tonight.
I'm not like everybody else here. I'm not a person. I'm a man, so I have rights that you cannot violate without, legal repercussions or lawful repercussions. This has to be treated
Ones are in these rooms.
as if I have
to leave
rights.
the courtroom and refusing to shut the camera off at this time.
You want me to show you the piece of paper where the court agrees that I can capture on video?
Let me just step out, sir. It looks like he's leaving right now.
Yeah, I'm going with everybody else, so I've got witnesses.
it's this way.
Where are we going now? Howdy. Authority that they do not have.
In case they do something.
Yeah, by the way, the guy in the teal shirt, he's like, yeah, we got permission from the judge. We will tase him if he doesn't report.
Yeah, because I'm posing a threat. Tase me, you're going to get sued. Plus, it's not like I haven't been tased before.
What's your first and last name?
I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name?
No.
And what's your first name?
I don't have a first name either. I've got a name. My name is Robert. You can call me Robert.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a person. See, you deal here with Admiralty Maritime Jurisdiction, which deals with persons, which I am not.
What are you? Are you human?
I'm a man.
You're human?
I'm a man, yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
You're not a U.S. citizen?
I was not born in Washington, D.C. or any territory of the under federal jurisdiction, so no, I'm not a U.S.
Were
citizen.
you born in the United States of America and any of the states?
I was born in America. Yes, I'm a state citizen of one of the several states.
There's more than 7.
One of the several?
Which state?
Idaho?
Idaho. Can I see your Idaho state license?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
My person does, but I don't. And I don't wish to create joinder with you.
All right. And if you want to just...
Can I get your name, please? E. Smith, thank you. Are you a bailiff or are you a prosecutor? Oh, you're probably a bailiff. You got the air thing in, huh?
I know. I can ask you, but you should. It's not big.
I'm Tina Wesby.
Come on in, folks. Are you here for 8:30?
Yes.
Okay. We're not starting up yet, but you can have a seat on the bench here if you're fine. If anyone can kind of sneak up and
I'm going to go in and speak with the prosecutor. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're blocking my freedom of movement.
I am.
All right. Well, P. Barnes, you just admitted to me that you're violating my rights.
No, I'm not. You can't come in with the camera.
Well, you're violating my rights. And this is also freedom of the press.
From behind you.
This is also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell law book you're reading, man, but it doesn't apply to me.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried about cameras, sir. I am.
All right. Well, why are you worried about cameras? Because you want to do something wrong? Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wronging somebody else. Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in.
Well, I mean, I don't have to go in because you can't even issue a warrant for me.
Might as well leave.
Well, no, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak with the prosecutor.
You can go in there without the camera.
Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using... Oh! Stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, you know what? You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now.
Put the cuffs on him.
Put the cuffs on. What are you arresting me for?
Well, he had it coming. He just, I guess because of his attitude, they and everything that was going on, they emptied out the courtroom for this guy. It makes no sense, really. It doesn't. He just pushed the limit. He messed with the wrong guy because Pete Barnes said, okay, I'm not talking to you much. You either going to stay right here or leave. And he didn't want to do it. So Tazy went. All right. So we have Pete Barnes again in another situation where he had to deal with this guy. I guess he wanted to go into the courthouse to prove a point during the time they had to wear a mask. So I'm not really sure what year it is, but, you know, I just kind of got this stuff together. This guy, yeah, he's going to be saying and doing some things in here that's really not too nice. But Pete Barnes is going to come to the rescue once again. All right, let's check it out. That's the guy. I guess someone's recording for him.
So you do everything on your package, go watch. Okay. Before you put a mask on, do it. They also need you to wear a mask.
You can't come in. You can't come in without a mask. Step back out. What do you mean? You can't come in without a mask. Step back out.
That's not the law.
Step back out, sir.
There's a paper you want to look at.
Do you have a mask? Do you have a mask that blocks viruses?
That's a required mask.
Will you take liability if this mask harms me?
We have a shield. You want to use a shield?
Yeah, I'd rather do a shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see this is made in China?
I don't really care where it's made. You have to wear it.
Isn't
Either that or a shield.
Isn't the COVID thing all about, didn't Trump say it was an attack from China? And we're using products from China to be the solution?
Okay, I think there's a bill on it. Feel that out. Yes, ma'am.
Make it easier to see.
Cold up there.
Want to throw that shield on for us, please?
I just want to get a double take break.
Thank you.
Splash protection. I thought this was a virus protection shield.
It doesn't matter, put it on.
It says splash protection. Can I get one that's for virus protection? Is this made in China too?
You can talk all you want, but if it goes on pretty well. It's really that simple.
I'm a human being.
I get that.
I'm a child of God. No, you're not treating me like a human being.
Yeah, this is Supreme Court, so either put it on or leave.
Okay, the people made a constitution that said the courts of justice shall be open to every person. Am I not a person?
You are. Yeah. Supreme Court, it's their order.
I took it up with them. You haven't answered me.
Well, that's their order.
There's 5 guys that get to dictate the entire state of Idaho. Are you going to violate my rights?
You need to put it on or you're going to leave.
I just want to use the law library.
We don't have a law library here. It went away a long time ago.
Oh.
So if that's what you want, it's not here. So you're not going to put it on, walk through, took it off, will not put it back on.
Johnson?
Why?
Supreme Court order.
So they can just order anything? So when they're ordered to violate my rights, how is that legal? How is that lawful?
What the heck is going on?
He's being non-compliant.
Go out without a mask on?
He's being non-compliant. He's not wearing a face shield or a mask. He's not following the rules.
He doesn't wear a mask all the time?
I'm not charged with governor.
You know the sheriff, I was just in a meeting with the sheriffs and the sheriffs didn't have masks on in a commissioner meeting.
That's fine, they're not courthouse, they're governed by the Supreme Court of Idaho.
So COVID only in the courthouse? This is the only place that COVID comes?
Well, you either put it on or we'll have Hurley police escort you.
That's Pete Barnes right there.
You can do it. That's right.
All right, now, this is your option. You want to call the police come and get a ticket for trespassing?
Why would I want them to do that?
Then you have to put your shield on or I'll call them right now. Your choice.
Dude, you don't want this trouble, man. You don't want this trouble.
I want
This
to be
isn't
free.
this isn't the place where you make your stand. You can call the Supreme Court or do something with them.
I called the Supreme Court yesterday and nobody answered.
Well, you can try again, but either put it on or I'm going to call the cops.
Did you guys know the Supreme Court suspended jury trials? How many people are sitting in a jail, separated from their families, sitting in a cell, and they haven't even had a chance to defend themselves in court? From September to December, people have been sitting in jail, unconvicted, because these 5 Supreme Court justices.
All right, well, I'm going to call Courtroom police and you're going to get a ticket.
Dude, you don't want this trouble, man. Just get out of here and we're going on.
Yeah, I'll do it right here. You can save yourself some trouble if you just put it on.
Just submit to tyranny. All you have to do is submit to tyranny, and you get your rights
This
back.
is Pete Barnes, the
You get your rights back.
Chief
Submitting
Bailiff
to
down at the
tyranny.
courthouse. I have a person that we need trespassed out of the Justice Building. 324 West Garden
Are you
Avenue.
guys zombies? Forcing masks on people, you think is good?
No, I don't think it's good.
Saying segregation is good, huh? You guys, we have a holiday called Martin Luther King Jr. Day. He broke the rules because there was segregation. This is segregation. You're saying because I don't believe in the mask, I'm not allowed in here.
Now, that's messed up what he said about Martin Luther King, because he's saying refusal to wear a mask. It's just like segregation. Come on now, that's not the same.
Have any weapons that I'm aware of.
Don't you guys celebrate Martin? The federal government celebrates Martin Luther King Jr., who got arrested over 30 times for breaking the rules, like this rule, segregation rules. Rosa Parks got arrested on a bus. Are you guys gonna tell it, hey, Rosa Parks picked the wrong battle?
Thanks for educating my kid while she's in school.
Kids should know this, that every human being is a child of God.
Not everything is rebellion.
Okay, I've petitioned the legislature failed. This has been going on almost 2 years. I've petitioned the governor failed. I've tried every remedy. I've been trying every remedy for 2 years. Rosa Parks in it is the only way. I need all of you to make a stand, take off your masks. That's the only way we're gonna get free. Let's restore the rule of law and the Constitution. There is no law against masks. The Supreme Court doesn't write laws.
You're fighting the wrong comfort. You gotta go do the right way.
What's the right way?
The right way is not fighting these people who are doing their job.
I'm not fighting anybody. I'm trying to tell everyone to take off your mask and be free. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear one. That's all I'm saying. If you want to wear one, go ahead.
Look, I'm not for masks, but
I'm not going to kick you out for wearing a mask.
But they have the authority, so you should listen.
They have no authority to require masks. Okay, authority comes, government authority, all of it has to be a just power by the consent of the governed. Whenever did the governed consent to this? Did the legislature? It was 5 men in a room who just wrote it on a piece of paper. Our representatives in the legislature weren't even consulted about this. Praise to the man who commune with Jehovah, Jesus anointed, that prophet and seer. Blessed to open the last dispensation, King shall extol him and nations renew. Hail to the prophet ascended to heaven, traitors and tyrants.
So that song he's singing is from the Latter-day Church, Mormon, and it's a praise to the man. So he's comparing himself to Joseph Smith, who considered a martyr.
Now fight him in vain. I got some laughs, yeah, some It's hard to tell because
It's not a comfortable laugh. Like, I don't know what else to do with it.
Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Whoa. That hurts my arms. Ow. Resisting. Stand up. Sit up.
Now that video with that guy was interesting on the things that he said throughout the video. You know, I would like to see the comments on this because I'm sure a lot of you are going to be rubbed the wrong way with some of the stuff he did. But the sovereign citizens just seem to do anything that they want to do to prove a point. He went in there and disrupted everything. But the good thing is they got him out of there. I hope you enjoyed the content. Have a good day, evening or night, and I'll have another video for you soon. All right? Have a good one.